Let me say something gently but clearly. Trying once and actually giving up, that's not wisdom, that's comfort. And comfort will quietly steal your freedom if you actually allow it to.
Nhom Lau, Nhom Lau is all I need, yeah, all I need.
Nhom Lau means free mind. We're not just here talking about freedom, we're actually practicing. I had a moment recently that really humbled me. I was in the bathroom, I was trying to clean the bathtub, but then the bathtub, it has one of those drains, the push button ones. So I go to put it down and push it down so that I can clear it. I really want to wash it with water and things like that. However, it got stuck and I'm like, what am I going to do now with that? So I kept pushing it, twisting it. I pressed everything and it doesn't work. I pressed harder, I put force, and it's just like nothing was working. So I stopped. Left the water sitting there just chilling, and I'm just like, ugh. And immediately my mind just kind of jumped to the most expensive conclusion in the world. Great, now I need a technician, I need it to be fixed, blah 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 blah. My mind, this is to think this is what we have to do. And honestly, as the water was actually just sitting there, it bothered me so badly. And I'm just I'm thinking all this in my head, I gotta get a technician. But to get a technician, it's a whole new process. Money is not the problem, but it's a whole process. Why would I want to get, anyways, so I'm there just sitting there, everything looks unfinished, and I'm just I'm gonna lose my mind today. What is happening? It felt like a problem that is waiting to grow. I had a little bit of a whine about it, not a proud moment, but I was just having a moment. I don't know what was going on. And then it dawned on me, I can scoop the water out, right? Literally, there's so many ways to do that. I can use a bucket, I can use that. Then I can use a microfiber cloth and clean the bathtub. And I'm like, that's it. So I went and did that. It was I felt so embarrassed when I stepped back and it looked so good. I was like, what the heck was I stressing about? And here's the part that really that's crazy. We don't even use the bathtub. Maybe I've used it once since we've bought the house, but nobody used the bathtub. So why am I stressing out and go to the this? Why did I think it's one way to clean it? So anyways, I cleaned it. It looks really good, and I moved on. The bathtub didn't need fixing at that moment. It didn't need all this escalation in that moment. It didn't need any panic that goes with that. Because I was panicking. And the truth of the matter is, it's a bathtub. It's not that deep. You need a current solution. So, and I just needed a different way of thinking. And yes, I felt so down, but I also felt so free after doing what I did after I had a revelation. A free mind doesn't need to panic at the first obstacles that it sees. A free mind asks the question, what else is actually possible? But we often confuse intelligence with complexity. But many problems don't actually need better tools. They just need a calmer thinking. Obviously, this is bigger than the tub itself. My dreams are not dependent on one person, say for example, saying yes. Your dreams are not dependent on somebody just saying yes. Rejection will often come in different forms, in different shapes, but you have to be willing to look stupid repeatedly while you're actually learning whatever it is that you're learning or whatever that you're interested in. Because here's something that we don't talk about enough. Taking the actual first no as a final result is crazy work. Why? I know many of us do know this. I know I do know this. However, when we're in the situation and when we're around that, we just gonna accept it. We just accept that moment. But that's actually not very wise, right? For me, I'm saying that in the most gentle way possible. Not because people owe you a yes, they don't, but because your thinking owes you persistence. The difference between people who move forward and those who stay stuck is not about talent, it's problem solving capacity under discomfort. So today, let's slow down our thinking. Not hustles, no pressure, just clarity. Let's talk about the 5 ways that we can learn how to problem solve and protect your spacious or free mind. Number 1, don't escalate too quickly. Your mind loves shortcuts, especially dramatic ones. Pause before jumping into the worst case scenario. Ask, what's the simplest next step for me to do? Number 2, separate inconvenience from impossibility. Something being annoying doesn't mean it's actually unworkable, right? Discomfort isn't actually danger. Confusion isn't failure. 3, be willing to look unpolished. Free minds aren't obsessed with dignity. They are committed to progress. Trying awkward solutions is a part of that growth. Number 4, ask better questions, not louder ones. Instead of why is this happening to me, ask what am I actually missing? That shift alone changes outcomes. 5, don't outsource your thinking too early. Help is really good and we all need help, but dependence weakens your mental muscle. Strength comes from staying with a problem long enough to learn from it. Nhom Lau, a free mind or a spacious mind, isn't about avoiding problems. It's about meeting them without panic, shame, or collapse. Freedom is often quieter than we expect. Sometimes it looks like a microfiber cloth and a moment of humility. If this resonated with you, stay close. This is what we do here. Nhom Lau means free mind. Free minds, gentle, deliberately, and truthfully. See you in the next video.